I'm back. Here we go. Oh no. Oh no, we're starting right off with this. How does that actually look like Chandler though? He's like, who am I? I like Sadiq. Thank God he's a good guy.
Wait, what's going on with them?
They're being artsy, Mom.
We're gonna beat him today.
We are.
Okay.
What we do?
Henry has got more screen time in one half season than Carl got in like the last 3 years. Like, seriously.
I'm not accepting shit. It's that simple.
Most why I didn't tell him. That asshole could be setting us up.
Alright, they're set up.
Do they know that it was a setup?
No! Oh my God!
What is he doing?
He's going crazy.
We are worse than we were. Me and you, we are.
Mm-hmm.
Giving your word to those men back at the bar. I mean, it's what it took. Yeah, but
No. Yeah, but no.
we both lost everything. Everything good.
Mm-hmm. Basically.
Why does it matter if we spend whatever's left on keeping people alive?
True though.
We haven't lost everything.
Dang.
So let's just finish this.
Well, he has a point.
Not even gonna be there when the Savior's coming.
Oh, we're shown. Oh, why are they gonna zoom in on their hands though? Okay, like I want to be happy for Rashomon, but at the same time, I'm so depressed still over the fact that such a big part of Grimes Fam 2.0 is gone. They got Dwight in the getup. Yeah, I've heard a lot of talk about Eugene apparently being on our side. Rick! Oh my God. It's like even Steven's scrub.
Ow! Ow! Oh, duh! Ow! Ow!
Yeah, I've been hearing talk that Eugene actually is gonna help us in some way. How does he have blue hair in the apocalypse? Like really, where are people getting this hair dye?
Anywhere.
No, but Jadis, that savior girl.
But they're in hair salons.
Okay, but is dyeing your hair blue really your priority in the apocalypse?
Why not? I would wear lipstick.
Oh.
This and another map. What appear to be other facts.
Oh God.
Finding enough saviors on the old mill road.
That's where Negan will be.
No.
Okay, Rick.
Figure out what happened to you.
Meg.
I'm here.
How did you know it was a trap?
No, I think there's like 2 traps.
Kill every last one of them.
So now he's just out in the wilderness.
Did they stop to get him?
Oh my God. Killing a priest.
I know, I was just gonna say he's a priest.
No.
You said you didn't want to die fruitless.
Oh no. You don't kill a priest.
You can't always get what
No.
you want.
I mean, there's really no coming back from that.
That would be such a waste of a death. if he
No,
doesn't.
someone's gonna interrupt. Or he's not gonna do it.
Load another car.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
he would have gone straight to hell.
He's already done enough to secure his seat in hell.
Yeah.
But killing
Willingly
a
killing a
priest would you know really guarantee the trip.
Well, let's get stand in formation.
Yeah, make sure every single person can be seen.
Hold it down. You ever seen one that big?
No.
A herd?
Things are changing.
What is it? I can't. You know they're already surrounded.
Oh jeez, they walked right into us. They're smarter than that.
I can't.
Oh my.
Oh my God.
They are smarter than that.
They just went waltzing in. Oh
big open
my
field.
God.
You never go into a big open field.
Never go into a big open field.
Because you'll be. Oh.
Is Eugene really about to?
No, I think he's gonna.
Is he really about to try to redeem himself right now?
Yes, he is.
But like, I'm not here for that.
What happened? Who did that?
Yep.
Who did that?
Eugene.
I don't get it.
And that was the war, guys. The war's over.
You mean the bullets went backwards?
Yeah, or like all their weapons blew up at them, yeah. Well, okay, I guess that was a pretty cool thing of Eugene to do. Imagine though, if all their stuff just blew up and whoop, war's over. They didn't have to do any fighting.
They can hear her in New Jersey.
God.
Do this fight, even if she's not with us.
He really does sound like Christopher Walken.
Yeah, but...
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Let's clean this up now, shall we?
Oh my god. Was that the war? Was that really it? They can't see them in the bushes.
Who did that? Who's that?
See, this is what I'm saying. Like, why is like no fighting required?
that?
Oceanside.
Oh.
So they finally decided to come help. Why are they there right on cue?
Aaron.
Yeah, but Aaron wasn't in the loop. Uh-huh.
Oh my god, I don't trust her.
Look at Rick running.
Wow, look at me.
Oh, that's the place! Where he ends up sitting. Of course he runs out of bullets.
Oh my god. This is intense though.
Okay, but nothing really happened though. We didn't have to do anything. Oh!
What?
Oh yeah, his bat doesn't still have
No.
infected guts on it, right?
No, I look clean.
Because he got him right in the abdomen.
Turns out that would have been the best thing I could have done. Had I done it, the kid might still be alive. I am bigger. I am better. And I got a bat.
Ooh.
No. Just give me 10 seconds for call. 10.
Negan's son.
9. Carl said it doesn't have to be fighting anymore. He was wrong. 8. No. He was right.
Oh my god, he's crying.
What?
What'd he do? What'd he do?
He slit Negan's throat.
No, he didn't.
I'm...
What?
Go.
No. What?
I've heard this though. This like happens in the comics and he survives it somehow.
Why would he do that? Negan was crying. Negan was going to accept it. Did you see him? Maybe he'll try to save him. Oh my god.
Save him.
Oh my god!
No, he can't! No! No, he can't play!
We had to. Negan's alive,
Of course he is.
but his way of doing things is over. This world is yours by right.
He's back to the old way.
We are alive.
Jesus.
But we're always back and forth.
The new world begins.
Okay, well, too late for...
All this.
But why did he slice his throat? And then change his mind?
Literally, that's what I was saying, literally. Save him. Same.
Just gonna puke.
I know I need to be.
Where?
And off he goes into the
Where's he
Fear of the
need to be?
Walking Dead sunset. So he's just thinking he made the right decision. This feels weird.
No, it's still.
Walking Dead is brought to you by Rocket.
Don't tell me that's it.
This just feels weird.
Is that it?
It just feels weird. It feels like we just went through two drawn out seasons for this.
Yeah. Because
It all just stops.
they didn't need to have it all that.
Oh my god, see like this.
You go. And you keep going. Don't you ever come back here again. If I ever see your face around here again,
Well, that's
I'll
rude.
kill you.
This is so weird.
He wants to show people that things can change.
This is making me mad though. Her real name.
You can call me Ann.
Her real name is Anne.
Let me get my things.
Jadis is way cooler.
So Rick and Michelle. Rick was wrong to do what he did. Michelle too. We're about our time. Wait for our moment. And then we're gonna show him.
What?
Well,
They've been evil this whole time?
Oh my god, I know, oh my
What
god.
was that?
you're gonna rot in a cell.
For the rest of your life. Day after day.
So they're doing what's in the comics, except Carl doesn't get to be there for it.
Dear Carl,
What?
I remember. I forgot who I was. You made me remember. I remember that feeling. Walking with you that day. Like I finally knew who I was for the first time in my life. Thing is, we were walking side by side, but you were bringing me somewhere. Bringing me here. Bringing all of us to the new world. Carl, you showed me the new world. You made it real. I see it.
I'm so conflicted!
Remember,
No, he should still be here.
Dad.
I miss Carl. Carl needs to be there for the Negan storyline. Or what good is Negan being in the cell?
Gonna go have Henry visit him every day. Gonna go have 6-year-old Judith visit him every day. Alright guys, so that was the season 8 finale, which I said I was coming back for. I said I was gonna react to this just because I wanted to see how the heck they were gonna wrap up this whole thing. And it seems like they're doing stuff that I've been hearing about from the fans for years about the comics and, you know, slitting Negan's throat and keeping him alive and keeping him in a cell and all that stuff. It seems like they're doing all of that. But I don't know what it is. Just something about this episode made me feel weird. Like, I feel like I said in the middle of it, it was like they really stretched this thing out for 2 seasons. Like if this was like
Last year.
yeah, or like if it was just like something shorter than what it was, because it feels like we wasted so much time just to get to a happy ending, just to get to an ending where like not much of a fight happens and then we just save everyone and that's it. Like I don't like am I the only one? Like it just feels so weird, and I know what they're trying to do. I know they're trying to make me feel better about them killing Carl by saying, you know, oh, it was you, Carl. You showed us the world. Oh, yeah. Okay, but why did he have to die? Like, why did he have to die? Like, it just feels so... I don't want to say...
Empty.
It feels... I still feel empty, yes. But it also feels, like, forced in a weird way. Like first of all, like, Carl's death was forced, in my opinion, anyway. And so now all this feels forced, just like out of it's not out of nowhere. Okay, Carl always had it in his character to be very forgiving, to be very, you know, that was always a part of his character. But it was just, I've said this like so many times, there was no transition between the season 7 finale and the season 8 premiere to where Carl suddenly changes his mind. And because yes, it always was part of his character, and I mean, I guess he could have just flip-flopped for no reason, but He, like, literally fired the first shots of All Out War, like, killed 2 guys, no hesitation, wanted to kill Negan, and then episode 1 of season 8, we see him trying to save Sadiq, and then suddenly it's this different narrative, and I don't know, it just kind of felt a little bit like, ooh, we gotta pivot because this is what we want to do now or something, and I still think that it probably was not story-driven, and it was more behind-the-scenes stuff with Chandler and his contract and stuff. That's what I still think happened, you know, because it's too much. And it just feels weird, and now just trying to be like, oh, like, it just feels weird that, like, I mean, I know they had Carl say that line, sometimes kids need to find their way to show their parents the way, and now Rick is being shown the way by his proverbial son, or whatever, but it's like, is that what we wanted? Like, is that the story I wanted? Did I want Rick's son to die so that Rick could keep going? like I don't think, like, that's not the story. Oh, I mean, like, I'm conflicted because, like, I wanted us to get to this point. Like, I wanted us to get to this point where we're not fighting humans anymore, where we're moving on. But then again, people have said, this is the thing, too. If they bring in the Whisperers next season, which we didn't get a preview of, people were speculating we'd get, like, a Whisperers tease at the end of this episode, which we didn't. So if they bring them in next season, like, right away or whatever, I don't know if that'll be enough of a break from this big bad we just sort of dissolved and then bring in another one right away. I don't know how that's going to go if they do that. But yeah, I don't know, because, of course, like, I know everyone tells me to stop whining about Carl, whatever, but you guys know how big a fan I was of this character. And it's just thinking in terms, like, as a fan of this character, it's like, I waited so long, like, literally to this moment right now, to finally see Carl be a character. Like, to finally see Carl actually, like, come into his own, have all this other stuff going on, and instead he's dead. And we've made it...
I would have been so happy if he was dead.
I know, like, all I'm thinking in my head right now is how awesome it would have been to have, like, Carl standing there smiling. I don't know, like, it's just, like, I mean...
He's missed. It feels empty.
Because it's like, I guess, like I'm saying, guys, like, I've wanted to make it to this point, but now that we're here, it all feels off. Like, it feels kind of weird. Like, I don't know, maybe it is just a pacing thing. Like maybe Carl has nothing to do with it. Maybe it's just the fact that, like, it took us how long? We've been doing this story since October of 2016 or something. Like, when did Negan, like, when we first started hearing about Negan back in season 6? And now we go through all this and it just kind of ends. And now we're moving on, I guess. And I don't know. And then what was going on with, like, menacing Maggie and evil smiling Jesus?
Darrow was fighting with Rick all last season. Remember, they were...
Yeah.
But not Jesus. I don't understand.
And, like, 'cause he looked creepy. Like, he literally was...
Yeah.
That's literally what Jesus was doing. And then Daryl emerging from the shadows. Like... Okay, like, what are they trying to do? Like, are they trying to, like, brew some new breed of evil next year, and now our own group is going to be going against each other? Like, I don't even know. Maybe...
And Negan was listening about the cow thing. He gave him the 10 seconds.
I know, I was like, there goes
And then
Negan's adopted son there. He's doing anything for Carl there up until the end. You say Carl's name, and that's the weakness. And that's the thing, too. Like, that's part of it, too. I was so excited to see this whole Carl Negan thing, because clearly you can see how much Carl affected Negan, and they barely even had a relationship. Like, you know what I mean? I think that's part of it, too. Why it feels kind of weird, and how Negan's so emotional over it. Because we only saw the very surface of what their relationship could have gone on to be and how interesting it could have been. So it's just kind of like, I just feel so conflicted because we've made it to this point in the story, but it's like, it just feels like something's missing. Like,
I like that Negan lived. I would have been very mad if he died.
No, yeah, I was mad, like, when he slit his throat. I was like, okay. But I feel like, but they're guilt-tripping me into feeling that way because Carl's my favorite character and Carl's dying thing was find peace with Negan. So, if you know what I mean, I don't like it. I feel like I've been manipulated. And I don't get the Maggie being all, like, I mean, I get that she's vengeful, like, I get that she wants Negan dead because of Glenn and everything, but I mean, I don't know, like, is that a plot twist they're doing? Villains of season 9 is Maggie Rhee? Like...
And she's pregnant.
I know. The pregnant villain from the underworld next season, man. Oh my god. A shorter season would be so much better because I think that's part of my problem right now is that we went through 16 weeks in season 7 and 16 weeks in season 8 over the course of like 2 years with 2 breaks, like 4 breaks, right? Like we had like mid-season breaks and then the major season breaks, and then we just get here. And I feel like it would have been, if it was like a more concise thing.
Yeah, like
I mean,
today, everything happened in kind of.
Because I mean, it's like if every episode was like this, because this wasn't, like it went by fast.
Everything.
I don't know. It just kind of feels.
It feels empty without Carl.
It does feel empty without Carl, but it also feels like we're just rushing into a new world. Like.
Yeah, it felt.
Like we've been
like
the last.
It ended in 10 minutes.
Like literally, it ended in 40 seconds. Like it was just over. Like that's what I'm saying. Like we spent so much time leading up to some big war, you know. And then first of all, like I said, like the war wasn't really even fought. It was just like oh, like whoops. I guess we don't have to do anything.
Yeah, they wasted a lot of time.
And then suddenly it's like, we're building a new world. I'm not Crazy Rick anymore. I got my head screwed on straight again, like in 2 seconds. And then we got the speech. And now we're suddenly, the new world's here.
The Jesus thing was out of left field.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
I can see Daryl being mad at Rick because they've been fighting.
But Jesus' face! Coming out from the shadow. And like, I don't know. Any more final thoughts, Ma?
It's the reason it feels empty is because Carl is not there to experience the end of the beginning of the new world. He should be there. He lived all his young life to get to this point, and he doesn't. So that's why we feel conflicted.
Well, I said I also feel conflicted because they totally manipulated me to try to, as a Carl fan, manipulated me to be like okay with this because it was his dying wish, but like.
And it made me. I almost shed a tear when Negan really was upset about Carl dying.
Yeah.
And what Carl wanted.
Yeah. But I still can't help but feel like there's another way we could have got here.
Yeah, exactly.
To this point without killing him.
Yeah, because Carl could have been the one to say to Negan, this has to end.
I know!
Why couldn't
Oh my god!
Why couldn't Carl?
There it is! You guys are right there. My mom just came up with a better ending for the season. If Carl meant that much to Negan, Carl just could have walked right up to Negan and said, Negan, this needs to end. And Negan would have cried, and then we would have solved it. But no, we had to have him die.
No, he could have gotten through to Negan, and that would be it.
Oh my god. Because if Carl's memory means that much to Negan, then if Carl was standing right in front of his face, and Carl was alive,
and said, Negan, please, I want us all to live together. We can't be doing this.
He'd be like, okay, son.
I I do.
Oh my god. Hire Jeannie Butler, guys. Jeannie Butler for showrunner 2019.
Yep.
Oh my god. Look out, Angela Kang.
And then it would have been very interesting with Negan in the cell or whatever, and Carl visiting him. You could have had that whole... Then the Whisperers come. He could go to Negan for advice and for help. And Negan will feel useful helping Carl, and they'll have a bond. And Carl will learn things how to fight the Whisperers.
Jeannie Butler over here laying out the season.
And then eventually, Negan earns everyone's trust, and Negan really genuinely does care and help.
Okay, but that's the thing too, though. I still think it's a little ridiculous to try to move towards a future where, you know, Negan did what he did, and like, you know what I mean?
Negan only did what he did because they killed everyone in the
I know that. I know that.
And he could have killed them all around that campfire there that time.
I know, but it's also just the.
So he didn't want to kill them. He just wanted to prove a point. Remember, they killed all his men.
Yeah, I know.
In their sleep.
Yeah, I know.
And we didn't like that.
I haven't liked a lot of things that the group has done.
So think about it. So Negan, when he cornered them at the campfire there, he could have killed them all right then and there, and he didn't. See? So you got to look at it that way, that he did not want to just kill everybody.
He wanted them all to work for him.
Did it. True. True, that you don't want to live like a slave, like he made everybody.
I mean, I'm interested to see what people have to say about this. What do you guys think about it? I'm interested to read some comments on this now, watch a lot of other YouTubers' videos and thoughts on it, and discussions, and listen to my podcasts. Yeah, this was something. I don't know. But anyway, guys.
See you in October.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm definitely going to tune into season 9. I already knew this. So don't be telling me, oh, Brittany, I thought you were done with the show.
It took you from his death to now to be able to do another reaction.
Yeah, I told you guys, like, I told you that I was taking a break from this after Carl died because I just couldn't. I just couldn't. So then I have been watching every week. I just haven't been reacting. So I said I knew that I was going to come back and react to the finale just to see how they wrap this up. And then moving into season 9, I'm just interested to see what Angela Kang is going to do with it, if it's going to be different at all. I heard Scott Gimple say that they're resetting the show in season 9, whatever the heck that means.
Oh, your Carl video.
Oh, yeah, guys. So I'm almost done with my Carl tribute video. I'm going to finish editing that as soon as I'm done editing this reaction and uploading this reaction. So be on the lookout for that. I'm very, very, very excited about it. I cannot wait to share it. And there's some stuff from this episode that I'm going to try to include in there. Obviously, the footage of pre-apocalypse Rick and Carl. But, like, yeah, like, I couldn't even cry at that, though. Because I was like, what are you trying to do to me right now? You know? Oh.
Okay.
Well, okay, guys. What are you doing?
I was saying wrap it up.
My mom's over here, jingle jangling, giving me the signal. God.
That's the wrap it up signal.
Okay.
Like in music, we go. Oh no, that's one more time. That's one more.
Stop.
Never mind.
Oh my God. Okay, guys. Anyway, yeah. So, how are you left feeling at the end of all of this? I'm really unsure. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in whatever the next video is. Be on the lookout for my Carl tribute. And yeah. All right.
Peace.
Mom says peace. I say peace. Bye.